Diamond in the diamond in the diamond in diamond in the back, sunroof top. Diamond in. Yeah, buddy. What's going on this early morning? You underdid? What's really going on this early morning? Mm. So honored. So honored to hit that live button, especially after 2/12/24. So honored. What's that? 140? Okay, got a little bit of time. Got a little bit of time, my friends. Pulling up just in case y'all don't recognize this layout. Pulling up on my sister. Surprise her with a ride to school. You did. But proudly saying, what up though? What is really, really up? Gave myself a little haircut yesterday. I think I'm going to get it done right though. I don't like my work. I don't like what I put down. Yeah. What's going on with the YouTube world, baby? I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm here attempting to, what's this? Thursday, right? Okay. Attempting to spread this love around. I'm feeling so loved, man. And I understand there's a lot of people out here that don't get love, so I try to do the best I can with spreading some of that love around. You did? Do the best I can by doing that, you know. Making sure all is well whenever I can. I got a few things I did want to talk about this morning. Keep on missing Kong King. Keep on missing Kong King's live. Have to definitely check out the replay on the last one. Oh. I mean, at this point, man, ain't nobody seeing the faultiness in the system. Like the faultiness in the candidates. I mean, it's always faultiness in the candidates they give us to pick from. But, I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. These people are Nothing but characters, man. Just characters. And what we looking at is basically who got the best, who's got the most experience in being a character. You can see Donald Trump got way more experience as far as being a character than the lady. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous though. What's up, old lady?
Hey, how your old self is now?
Oh, just feeling almost as old as you.
Motherfucker, you not old as me. Young buck.
Yeah, my sister just letting her caddy in just realized I was out here. But it's ridiculous. It don't even make no sense. He know how to make you laugh, and she just make you shake your head like, wow, really? She almost never answers questions. It's like, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I think she gonna win. The same way people didn't anticipate Donald Trump was gonna win after all those tapes came out about him saying he gonna grab her ass, and I didn't nobody think he was gonna win, and he won, and a lot of people was pissed off. I think that's gonna be the same thing with Harris. I think she gonna win, and a lot of people gonna be pissed off. I mean, we have to understand something though. It's been on the precipice of being passed over anyway. You gotta remember, uh, the United Nations is prophesied about. It's the seven-headed beast. One of the heads appeared to be slain, but then it was back alive. So no matter what people do or say, or no matter how hard you try to prevent, uh, it's already nipped in the bud. The United States is part of the what they call it, the United Nations. So I just need people to understand that especially the people that was okay with innocent people being done away with over there, it's your turn now. And I'm only talking to the people that in their hearts was at ease with women and children, innocent women and children. It ain't got nothing to do with the Army, Navy, Air Force, none of that stuff that was being done away with. Only those people I'm talking to, not nobody who was heartbroken and feel some type of way about it. Only the people that felt it was okay. It's your turn now. It's your turn. See, everything happens for a reason, you know. And I never give enough credit to my standpoint. I never give enough credit to my haters. My haters, you know, I owe my haters a lot, because without my haters praying against me and plotting against me, I don't even think I would want to even be as strong as I am. And I don't give myself credit for being, you know, very strong, but strong enough to survive. And I appreciate my haters for that. Yeah, they totally disgust me, totally turn my stomach, but, it is what it is. You got some people out here that don't like short people. It scare them. Like real short people, dwarfish like short. You got some people out here that don't like fat people, that don't like skinny people. that don't like real dark skinned people, that don't like real light skinned people. You got people out here that always find a reason to hate somebody or not like somebody. Always. So I just needed to get on this live today. Just to say I made it. You know, I'm here. You know, it was some real dark days. 2 months of them to be exact. That I didn't think this was possible. You know, never had a scare like that ever. You know, I don't even equate going to prison with that kind of scare. Although that was a pretty big scare for me because I didn't think that I would make it out of there. Not with my attitude. I didn't think I'd make it home. And my attitude was just what it is. It was just crap, you know. And I didn't think that I was gonna have the fighting power. You know, once I got kicked out of school in prison. How you get kicked out of school in prison? Well, I give you the blueprint to do it. I got kicked out of school in prison. Mind you, my school ain't even a half a block. Let's see. That's a quarter of a block away from where I sleep. And I can't make it to school on time. And every time I don't make it on time, I get a ticket. Until those tickets turn into, well, they minor tickets, but those tickets turn into major tickets. And I got kicked out of school, and I seen that parole board, and that parole board looked at me with so much disgust and told me that if you ain't got your GED by the next time we come around, don't even come in here to see us. How you get kicked out of school in prison? And I just felt so crappy when. I mean, what can I say? I had a legitimate excuse, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to, say that. Now, what my excuse? My excuse was my sinuses. My sinuses was bugging out, and I was scared to go to sleep at night. I had to literally fall asleep, and a lot of times I wouldn't fall asleep till 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't up playing around, none of that stuff. I was just up and on my bunk, tossing and turning, trying to find a position where I wasn't scared to breathe. But, I know they was like, they would have. I didn't tell them that. I just told them I had a hard time going to sleep in here. You know what I'm saying? So it came down to which one you want most. You wanna be here or you wanna get back to your family. And my family, wasn't the strongest, wasn't the most loving family, but they was just enough to say, hey, I'd rather see them than see these people. And I just started fighting. I figured out what I needed to do to start fighting. I just started fighting, man. Just start putting my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Start swinging for the fences. And got that GED. They didn't put me in school until literally a month and a half before the parole board came back. It was really 2 months, but it was a Christmas break. Y'all know how they do the Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year thing. The same thing go on in prison. So you can basically take off half of that one of the months because it wasn't no school. So in less than a month and a half, I had to do the aptitude test, had to see what I needed work on, had to work my way up to take another aptitude test so that I can qualify to take the GED test. And I did it. You know what I'm saying? I fought. So when the parole board came back and say, "Dude, you got your stuff," I said, "I ain't got it, but I took it, and I should be good." You know what I'm saying? "You think you did it?" I said, "Oh no, I know I passed it. I studied too hard for it, you know." So I didn't think I'd make it out, you know. But I did that, you know. And it just feel real good. You know, before I even made it out the hospital, one of my bosses was calling and, "Hey man, I need you to cover this." He had no idea I'm laid up in the hospital. "Hey man, you ready to start back working?" I'm like, when he said that, I'm thinking like, dang, I ain't talked to him since he told me he been in the hospital. And I said, "Start back working." I said, "What you talking about?" He said, "I got this, that, and the other," just running down a couple jobs he need help with and blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, I'm in a hospital. He like, word? Like, yeah, man. Damn, they died walking around with pneumonia. He like, oh, man. But, I haven't had to search for a dime, man, since I woke up, since I've been out that hospital. And it's truly a blessing, Truly a blessing, y'all. And the day, they had my registration on passing it around YouTube and everything. So y'all know today is my born day. You did. I didn't see it. I can't believe it actually happened after the early part of this year, but I actually made it to see 47. I actually made it. You know? And it feel good. Y'all know I don't celebrate my birthday or nothing like that. It is something that I want to tell my people. My little homie Christ Council already know. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to tell y'all about it because I'm hoping it's true. But you know, the person I'm talking about is telling me to, don't get my hopes too high or whatnot. So I'm gonna just take it one step at a time. But I promise I will share. I should know as early as either tomorrow or the day after. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hate I can't talk about it. I almost said something about it, but I would hate to say something about it and it not be real. So let me just wait. But other than that, I ain't got really nothing planned today. Take my sister to school, get me a little exercise in, maybe go sit on the water for a bit. I was thinking about going home and play the video game, but I can do that later. They got the boxing game just came out, so I made sure I left me some money on my card so I can go ahead and snag that up. Go ahead and swoop that up, you dig? May go holler at a homie of mine, see what's going on with him. I got some other homies that don't even know what I almost told y'all today, they don't even know yet. So, you know, uh, that just goes to show, how much I'm anticipating it, because I don't want to tell nobody ahead of time, and it don't be what it is. So, looking real promising though, y'all. Looking real promising. But yeah, like I was saying about the politic thing, man. My thing is this: why do our votes all of a sudden matter? Wasn't they just talking the last election, last two elections? Wasn't they just talking about some damn electoral college or some shit, override our votes and all this shit? And I'm saying our votes, but y'all know I don't vote anyway. But wasn't they talking that stuff just a couple elections ago, if not the last election? So why all of a sudden your vote matter to the point where all these movie stars and all these people reaching out trying to get you to vote? Why? What changed since the last time? Because I remember Gore, or should I say, I remember Bush and yeah, that was Gore, went head up, and they were saying the same thing. The people voted this, but it was up to this state or the people in the upper echelons in this state to pick and choose. And I'm thinking like, and then they came recently, and this was after I got on YouTube, and Kong was laying down how the electoral college and I'm thinking like, well, if that's the case, why is people even voting? And they really, really pushing it now. And I'm telling y'all why they pushing it. They pushing it because what they trying to do is upset people. You know how they gonna upset people? By putting Camilla, whatever her name, in office. See, all of them are actors at the end of the day. They're all political actors. They're faces. And they're not asking this lady all these relevant questions for her to just constantly sidestep, constantly, to the point where people who didn't see it is seeing it now. They're not doing that for nothing. They didn't write that script for no reason. They wrote it and presented that script to the people because they wanted the people to see. They wanted the people to see that she's a real shyster. She's not real. And she always go back to, well, I grew up a girl and didn't have all this, that, and the other. You a lie. You didn't have all this, that, and the other. You grew up under 2 doctors. Just one is enough. I mean, you go all the way to the biblical days. One of Jesus' apostles, his name was Luke. He was a physician. He was paid. He wasn't broke. All the way from back then up to now, no physician has ever been broke. Always been paid. It's like she's like playing this role, and she's doing a good job at it. She's presenting herself as a what was Christ Constantine calling it, an NPC. She's just a character, and I wasn't paying no attention to it until Vic pointed it out. I didn't pay no attention to it. I just thought, okay, this is another monkey show, a show for the monkeys. You know what I'm saying? The fight each other, go against each other, argue with each other. That's the whole purpose. For us to argue and fight and fuss amongst each other, so we can't see what's really going on. We so beat up and damaged by each other that we don't see what's going on right in our face. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And you see Trump always pointing out the obvious truth with Camilla. And also, his humor, his prestige is always there. And you see her, the person, the lady who got her, who's only in the conversation because she was having sexual relations with a married man that was a senator or something like that. That's where she got her roots from. And you can tell that it ain't no different than she is who they need her to be. I put it like this. She's going to be what they need her to be, just like Biden, just like anybody in politics. If you're not what they want you to be, and who is they? The people that control them. We, the people, definitely don't control them. Whoever the people is that control them, as long as the individual is who they want them to be, then that's what they're going to be. That's what they're going to be. Y'all remember when Gore lost that presidential selection? The people was more madder than him. He already knew what time it was. He knew it was a script. People walking up to him, you supposed to be our president, and this, that, another, this, that, another. He just so peaceful face. Oh, yeah, get the hell out of here, Oh, I'm sorry they couldn't. Then get your silly ass out of here. You think this shit real? Go back and look at that. They had the recount. You got to be sick, man, to just be able to lie and mislead the way these people mislead, man. You got to be sick. You got to be messed up in the head. You got to be. I mean, purposely doing it. Because at some point, y'all, you stop being naive, or should I say dumb, to the fact that it's all a script at some point. And then when you go into the script and realize that these people ain't even really beefing with each other, they just doing this in front of the camera, then you like, oh, okay, I see what it is. Okay, hold up, back when I used to vote, I registered early in Florida. Why they sent it to me the day after the election. Wow. Wow. Hey, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. Good morning to you. Erzuli, is that pronounced that right? Good morning to you too. Yeah, it's not surprising. I wish I could say what? Wow, really? Nah. It's not surprising. They had people was patrolling the voters, the places where people vote, and was chasing them away, was threatening them away from the voter. And look, the votes only tell the powers that be who we rather have. That's all it do. It just gives them insight into our brain. Ain't none of it real. Just like they give us the group of people to choose from, we don't pick these people ourselves. They give us the group, and then we choose from within the group. And how many times have we had people within the group that belong to the same sorority or the same secret society? How many times? Over and over again. It happens so frequently that Skull and Bones stop even giving out their inside information, like their registry and all that stuff. After Bush and the last guy They stopped even sharing that, made it unlawful to share the information because people was waking up too fast. I can't remember who the guy was, but they found out not only was they a part of the same hookup, they was in the same, they was part of the same class, graduated in the same class. So you telling me that this one, y'all both in the same motivation to become president, but y'all objectives is different? Nah, I feel like they told on themselves right there. And to me, it's like an aptitude test. Let's see how many people paying attention. Let's see how many people see this. See how many people know this. And not too many people did. Only reason I know is because I've always been interested in this type of stuff. Because I've always been a person that felt like something wasn't right. Always. Always had that feeling like, man, it feels like it's right, but something ain't right. Something wrong. I used to tell my mama that, and she used to, it's like she can hear me, and she can somewhat feel, but she couldn't put a finger on what I was talking about. And then when I started getting the type of teaching that a lot of people don't want, and I started telling my mama this, and my mama passed away. Man, my mama was like a firecracker out here. She was telling everybody. I told my mama, I say, Mom, you can't talk to everybody about this stuff. It's a lot of people that's in secret societies around us. They don't wear them on their head. They don't wear it as a badge. They that's why it's called secret. You can't say this stuff to everybody because a lot of people know about the script, and they don't want people. They're not cool with people knowing the script. They're not cool with it. See, I got an inside perspective of secret societies, and I hate to say this because I don't want nobody to take it the wrong way. I've seen a real brotherhood at work, and that's with the Jehovah's Witnesses. The way they do things is very organized. When they go on field, when they go to door, house to house, when they stand on the corners, they're very organized, and they're very brotherhood driven. Not only do they go to the prisons, not only do they go to the hospitals, go pray over the brothers that's dying in hospice, and going through their things in the county jails and stuff like that. They're putting in the work, but it's all organized. And they ain't taking no dime unless you saying, hey, take this donation, this, that, and that. They don't want no dime from you. Not for no Bible study. They don't want no dime from you. They don't want it. It was given freely, and they give freely. But I seen the workings of a brotherhood from a positive standpoint. Mind you, we're in a world ruled by Satan. So to not think that there's brotherhoods out here on a negative standpoint that's being organized into doing messed up stuff to and for people, you're being naive. You're being naive. My mama was around there like a firecracker, and it wasn't too I put it like this, like within a year of me showing her videos and pointing out the stuff that, see, Mama, I used to tell you something wasn't right, and this is part of the stuff I'm talking about. Man, my mama was like, I don't know if y'all look at American Dad, but they had an episode where Roger was hosting a truth con in his attic, and Lois was investigating it and whatnot, and she had got a truth twitch. I'm gonna post it one day on my wall. A truth twitch is like when you start hearing certain stuff, you just don't allow what you hear to dictate what you believe. It's like you need some type of evidence to believe what you hear. And don't ever let nobody tell you that something is wrong with that. Quit believing what everybody say. Don't believe what I say. If it don't sound right, and even if it do sound right, just make sure it is right. Because there's a lot of deceivers out here that don't care. That don't care about. Let me start my car for me. Yeah. It's a lot of deceivers out here that don't care about lying. That's okay with lying. Lying is, they don't care that Satan is the creator of the lie. A lot of them don't even believe that Satan exists. You did? So don't just take what somebody say and run with it. Investigate, research, make sure it is what it is. And especially if you see it on TV. You see it on TV, do not run with it. The TV is not our friend. The TV is only there to distract us, to miseducate us. They do. Our schools and the TV work in tandem. They work in tandem. They want us in school most of the day and at home on the TV the rest of the day. See, you hear about Star Wars in school, and when you get home to the TV, you're looking at Star Wars on the TV screen. Only for you to become a grown man and want some live video of our world, or should I say our earth, in motion. And you go to NASA and they tell you that everything you see is CGI. Thank you. It's frustrating to see people just believe anything on social media. Social media, Channel 4, Channel 2, no matter what state you in, your local news. Ask yourself, why do these people make millions just to sit in front of a TV screen? Here we see them out in the streets. We trying to get on the camera. We not even asking them for no money. We just trying to get our face seen. So how can we want to get on camera for free, but these people getting paid hundreds of thousands, millions to sit on camera for what? 4-5 hours a day? 4-5 hours a day, if that, at the most. Ask yourself, why? They look just that good? They know how to read a teleprompter just that good? What is it? I mean, come on now. All of this stuff we hearing and knowing and have our perception in our minds for a reason. We have to use our own minds and quit letting people use our minds for us. It's like a big waste. That's why I used to always tell my boys, if you don't use your brain, somebody else is going to use your brain, and they're not going to have your best interest in mind. They're not going to have your best interest in mind. That's why we have this right discernment. But what good is it if we ain't using it? What good is it? Back in the day, remember we used to say on TV, now back to your regular schedule. Yep, that's what they say now. Oh, and it's funny that you say that. What about when you looking at sports and they tell you stuff like it couldn't have been scripted better than this. You couldn't have scripted this better than this. It's like they telling you, they giving you the truth in plain sight, knowing that you're not gonna believe the truth. You're gonna believe the what you call it, you're gonna believe This just I'm gonna come up with the word. I just said it, but you gonna believe the lie rather than the truth. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. Hey, Soccer Overseer Greg. What up, though, bro? It broke my heart when I found out sports wasn't real. Oh my! Everything in my life revolved around sports. Everything. And when I found out that it all was a lie, oh man, that crushed in my spirit, man. That crushed me. Everything you believe in, everything. I mean, sports have kept me out of trouble. Man, sports have, man. I met some powerful people because of sports. All for it not to be real. I mean, the realest you gonna get in sports is the high school. Some colleges, if you can bet on it, it's a script. Now the script varies. Some scripts are led by referees. Then would be like your high school sports, your college sports. When you get to the pros, when you get to the prestigious colleges, then you have the grooming of the players. You know, to maybe throw passes away, to take bogus shots, to foul out. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the pros, you got all the elements mixed together. You got all the elements mixed together. And it all comes from you signing that piece of paper, taking reliability. If your son go out there and get crushed or hurt, paralyzed, you signing that paper saying, hey, I won't sue, I can't sue you because I signed this piece of paper. It all starts from that. And if you allow your children to go through something like that for the sake of just trying to get on TV when they get older, you deserve whatever you got coming to you. If you choose to exploit your children because they got a chance to live the life you dreamed of, you deserve whatever you got coming to you. You deserve it. All those young men in Penn State. Now we hearing about all them young men had to give up their butt, had to do all type of disgusting things just to play football, to go to the big leagues, and we still giving our sons and daughters to this monster, to this beast. Come on now, man. Penn State is one of the things that woke me up. And then they talking stuff about this, I forget his name, was it Lou Holtz? He's one of the meanest, the winningest coaches in history, and this, that, and other. This man can barely see. Damn it. Over there still coaching. But when these allegations finally came out, now he all of a sudden become old and feeble and die. No proof of death. Just them telling us he died was good enough for the people. Suffer no consequences. And then the family say, we want our privacy and space in this matter, or whatever they say, you know. But this dude was around permitting boys to lose their manhood for the sake of a game that ain't even real. And then they keep on telling us. Y'all didn't hear about what happened at Michigan? Where I'm at? Michigan State? See, the thing is this: we got to use our common sense. If it happened at a prestigious Big Ten school like Penn State, that means it's happening everywhere. You know how many athletes Penn State produced to the NFL? I mean, come on, we got to start acting our age at some point. Quit being so naive. If it happens at a school that has many, many eyes on it, y'all ain't thought about what happened at the school that don't have as many eyes on it? The school that's trying to get in tandem in the same light as Penn State, y'all never questioned that, never thought about that? See, what happened for me, I found out who really owns the colleges. Hey, morning to you. How you doing, sweetheart? And how my bro doing? He all right? That's what when I found out who owns the colleges, that's when I realized why the brother I used to study the Bible with, who was a college graduate himself, advised me not to mess around with college. Yeah, see, when you go down the rabbit hole, y'all, you start to realize that college thing ain't nothing but a scam. You got people that went there and got their education, masters, if you will, and they gonna be paying money back predominantly their whole life, right? You got people that went to school, got their masters, got out of school, and can't find nowhere that's gonna honor and pay them for the usage of their masters. Huh? Oh, always good, Dad. Always, baby. I hit the live. Whenever I hit the live button, you know I'm good. Or whenever I hit your chat, you know I'm good. If I wasn't good, you wouldn't see me nowhere around. Or should I say that's a chance that I'm not good? I wouldn't be nowhere around. Yeah, baby girl. I think I'ma just go somewhere. You know, my wife took Monday off for me. And she know I ain't into the birthday thing like that. So, she know I wouldn't want her to take today off. I told my wife, as long as I'm working, I'd rather you not even. Man, let me keep my mouth shut. Because some people wish they had gigs. Hey, that's my. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, always. It's even better when I see my people. When I see my people, I don't care if you just come here for a hot second and say hey, or come here for a hot second and say bye, bitch. I don't know why you ain't blue, girl. I don't understand it. L ride and put a love. See, if I wasn't paying no attention, I wouldn't even seen that. I wouldn't even seen that. Yeah, y'all, we got to, hey, beefing with me on this YouTube thing is so, it's old for me now. When them people come around me, y'all, I just act like I don't see them. And yeah, y'all know I talk my little stuff when I want to, but only when I want to. I don't let no nigga drive me to talk about him every day. You ain't that important. Yeah, I see. I see. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, I always got an outlet for y'all. Y'all know how to get in contact with me through my old videos. Whenever y'all need to get on here and speak your piece, all y'all gotta do is let me know. All y'all gotta do. So don't let that bake you. Don't let it get up under your skin. That's what weak people do. They throw your name up, talk about you all day, and when you throw their name up and do what they doing to you, then they want to chop you up, you know. Then they want to take channels. That's what I mean. What else is the weaklings gonna do? What else they gonna do? And then you get some new people that come along, that get them a little crowd going. Now they trying to find a way to take them down. So it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Y'all just messed around and got tangled up with some people that's dead inside. They dead inside, and they trying to make you dead inside just like they is. That's why I told my girl died from the get-go. Baby, you got too much joy. You got too much energy to be giving it to them. Let the people say what they want to say. Let them drag who they want to drag. I'm showing y'all. I still got my same channel. They didn't hit it with flag here and there, but I don't let them dictate what I do. I ignore these niggas. These niggas ain't, man. I wish I would talk about a nigga, one particular nigga, every day. Nigga, please. My wife been and went upside my damn head. My wife been and went upside my damn head. And I don't fault y'all, to each his own. Everybody got a reason that they do what they do. But some people are worthy of your time, and some people ain't. Some people just ain't worthy of you. And the two ladies in my chat right now I'm referring to, them people ain't worth y'all time. Y'all got too much going for y'all to be sidetracked by that type of scum. I don't even care what these demons say. I am over it. These people are mentally unstable. Yes, man. Yes, baby. You see how you take that licking and keep on ticking? They can't do that. They can't do that. They can't. It's not in them to do that. I was wondering, I done seen y'all make up a couple times, and y'all, you know who the one I'm talking about, that I done seen y'all make up a couple times, and I go over there and go check out somebody else and see this person bring your name up all of a sudden. I'm like, damn, they just made up, Yeah, and this person's husband is talking about little kid. I'm like, wow. That's when I started to tell you, and a couple other people started to tell you, hey, leave this one alone. Let this one go. And there's people that help expose the lady that's got her moderating in their chats right now. That's the crazy part. That's when I say, I gotta separate myself from that. I definitely gotta separate myself from that. I'm talking about help. I was there on a couple occasions where they exposed this person. And sure enough, I seen some people go live probably a couple weeks ago and seen her blue in their chats. I said, wow, really? So they don't care who's the liars. They don't care who's the deceivers. They don't care nothing about that. If they don't like you, they team up with the devil. They team up with the devil against you. I made up on my end. They played in my face. It's cool. I'm on another level. Yeah, I mean, whenever whenever you got potential to get numbers, it's people on here that's been raised to have the crab in the barrel mentality. And that's all they know. They ain't got the energy and the personality that you got. So when they see you getting attention, the attention they crave, they want to pull you down. I've seen it happen too many times. This year alone. We ain't gonna even talk about the last 3-4 years. We ain't gonna even talk about that. I'm just talking about this year alone. I just seen it happen and I'm like, wow. That's really funky. You know, people actually that tore up inside, they don't even have the energy to do what this person doing, but they don't want them to get the shine because they're not getting shined on. Wow. That's all right. You get another one. You get another one. Just when you get this one, you got to show them better than you can tell them. You got to say to yourself, these people don't exist no more. And leave it at that. And if you know about that life, you got to understand, you're not just saying that these people really don't exist. They're characters. They're characters. They're hurt people that haven't got over it. That's looking to hurt other people. That's it. I told you, Dad, when you put that damn wig on and put that pretty smile on your face, oh, they was coming for you. I told you that. I told you that. They coming for you. You shouldn't have did that. The hell with what you said and what you was talking about. You put that damn hair on your head and you put that big, broad, pretty smile on your face. I said, oh, hell. Here they come. I said, here they come. I'm really not even interested in it. Hey, tell me about it. I have to remind myself that, hey, I'm still trying to go live and have a conversation every now and then. Now, I have to remind myself, because when you see what's going on, it does get very uninteresting. It really does get very uninteresting, Dad. I'll be honest with you, man. You see my little homie, Christ Consul, they done took his whole channel. Christ Consul ain't even attempted to put another channel together. He ain't even attempted to put another channel together. They took his channel too. You know, everybody that claimed or didn't disown me, either they getting stalked and lined up now, or they have been stalked and lined up. Y'all got to understand that. That's why I tell y'all, just stay alive. Because once my shine matures, I'm shining that light right on y'all. Right on y'all. So, I mean, even if you do use the desire to do what you've been doing, maybe you may see something else you want to do and start recording. And as soon as you find that niche, I'm going to shine that light right on your ass. I'm going to shine it right on you. So that's why I say just stay alive, just keep your composure, and never let these demons see you sweat. Never. Elrod, y'all know how to get to me. I will spark up I will pay that money for that. Well, I ain't got to pay no money. What they call that shit? StreamYard. I will fire that boy up and we can have a conversation. You dig? Whenever y'all feel like getting it, you know, we probably have to R-rate it and make sure we make sure we hide a couple. We all know who we be talking about. And we got a back, I got a back chat, or you got access to my messenger. If I don't get the hint, then I, make sure I get the hint. But these people got to be exposed, man. You got newcomers come on, and these people try to act like they really want to be their friends, only to stab them in their back. So we got to keep exposing these demons, man. We can't let these demons stop us from what we're doing. The people I talk to, they have been proven to be solid people. They have proven to be solid. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Little man. My sister cat. Little man. But yeah, y'all, like I told you, I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm going to continue to enjoy the first day of my 47th year on this earth. If I have something interesting to discuss, I will be back later. I do pose to have, let me shut my mouth. I'm supposed to be meeting up with somebody later on and getting to the bottom of these truths and everything, y'all. But I'll holler at y'all. I'll holler at y'all when oops, my bad. When I get finished doing that. Yeah, they've been sitting there for a while.
When you pulled up?
After I pulled up.
They probably been trying to see what you was doing.
He got out the car and walked over in that lot.
Oh, he must be watching them people over there with all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They right there.
Because he walked out. All right, y'all. Peace. Because he walked in the lot. I thought he was using the bathroom until he didn't pull back off.
Man.